But what happened to the Messenger of Allah? They used to call him Abtar. I mean, talk about adding insult to injury. It would be shameful to just not console the Prophet. Imagine you lived in a community and 2 children died. You had to bury 2 sons, and no one extended any condolence to you. No one even acknowledged the loss. Wouldn't you be hurt? They don't do that to him. They make fun of the Prophet. They say, great, now Muhammad will die with his death. No one will carry on his name. No one will carry his legacy. When Muhammad dies, we will be done with him. He will not have a son. He'll not have a progeny that will carry on his legacy. Al-As bin Wa'il, when he sees the Prophet and he knows that the Prophet has buried his 2nd son, he talks to him, doesn't offer condolence. Some of the Meccans asked Al-As bin Wa'il, who were you talking to? He says, I was talking to that Abtar. Abtar literally means an animal whose tail is cut off. And the Arabs would use this as a way to insult a man who did not have sons. Because in their minds, the only one who is worthy of carrying the family name is a son. So you can imagine that the Prophet is at one of the lowest points in his life. You know, brothers and sisters, sometimes we forget how much pressure was on the Prophet. You know, you're the messenger of Allah. You are commissioned with the responsibility of guiding humanity. Those who are responding to your message, those who are becoming Muslim, are being persecuted. There are people who are dying because they believe in you. There are people who are hungry because they're with you in the shi'ab of Abu Talib. It's a lot of pressure. Inna sanulqi alayka qawlan thaqila. We're putting on you a heavy word, O Muhammad, because your words are going to impact all of humanity. So the Prophet is at one of the lowest points in his life. He just had to bury 2 children. And then Allah reveals Surah Kausar. We all memorized Surah Kausar. We memorized it when we were little kids. I want you to look at Surah Kausar from a different perspective tonight. Because Surah Kausar, when you study it and you know the context of the surah, you will appreciate the power of the surah. Surah Kausar is Allah consoling Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.